Here's the part of US history that they don't teach. Not because it isn't known, but because understanding it would change how you see everything. America was founded as a sovereign nation, a republic where the people were the highest authority, where the government was the servant, not the master, where sovereignty wasn't a privilege, it was the default state of every human being born on this land. That was the original blueprint, but something happened, and this is where alternative historians say that the spell was cast. After the Revolutionary War, the US had freedom, but not stability. There was debt, there were foreign interests watching, there were powerful banking families waiting for an opportunity. Now let's fast forward to 1871, when the District of Columbia was created as a separate federal district. District structured with a charter, the same way corporations are structured. This is where the claim comes from that the US began to operate as a corporate entity, not a purely sovereign nation. And here's the twist. The laws written for that district slowly became the laws applied across all states, quietly, gradually, spell by spell, word by word. People didn't notice because the shift happened in language, not announcements. If America becomes a corporate system, then what does that make the people? Well, we become assets, participants, entities. Now you're probably wondering, how do you turn human beings into entities? Well, you do it through paperwork. Birth certificates, social security numbers, names in all caps, registration systems, licenses, contracts. Not bad things by themselves, but in this theory, they create a dual identity, living being and the corporate entity that interacts with the system. You answer to that legal entity, the spell is complete. Consent, even if unintentional, is consent in the language of contracts. That's why legalese matters. The coded language, a spell book where words don't mean what you think they mean. Person, citizen, resident, defendant, your name in all caps. All legal terms, not spiritual truths. Who benefits from a corporate nation? According to these theories, a sovereign nation serves its citizens. A corporation serves its shareholders. And who holds influence over nations shaped by debt? Many researchers connect this to the rise of world banking families, European financial interests, and the long-standing power structures tied to monarchies and the Vatican. Believe it or not, this is why you pay property taxes, because the land that your house sits on, you don't own. It is owned by the monarchy. That's right, the King of England. Not because a king rolled into America and took over, but because whoever controls the debt controls the structure. And when a nation shifts from sovereign wealth to international debt, it shifts from autonomy to dependency. These shareholders took over not through force, but through ownership, debt, and contracts. It wasn't a takeover by soldiers, it was a takeover by paperwork, a spell of words. Sovereignty isn't rebellion, it's remembrance. It means you know you are beyond the corporate entity. You are the living being, the one with a soul, the one with natural gifts, the one created by God, not by a system. Sovereignty means you question language, you understand what you're getting into, you withdraw unconscious consent, you operate with awareness instead of fear, you speak with intention because your words create reality. A sovereign person isn't controlled by spells because they understand the spell, and that's why this message matters. Because collectively people are waking up to the fact that something feels wrong, something feels inverted. Something feels off about the relationship between the people and the institutions meant to serve them. That feeling is the remembering of sovereignty. We're at the end of a cycle, a 9-year cycle, the year of completion, the year old structures crack, the year spells lose their power. This isn't about politics, it's about consciousness. Because when people understand the spell dissolves. And we have a lot of people right now who are waking up from being under this spell.